Hey, what's up, everybody, and welcome to ZBrush Live with the Stylus League. I'm Mike Thompson. Over in the corner is Bradley. If you haven't seen us before, we have a channel on YouTube, and I've been here before. I've done like a million of these. Bradley is doing too much right now, but what's going on, man? How you doing?
I feel like I'm that little devil on your shoulder, just telling you to do something.
Tell me something bad.
Do something. Drink that water.
Tell me something bad.
Yeah, man, you looking real clean today, man. You looking real. You looking nice, man. You looking nice, right, man. Looking real clean, dog.
Hey! You should have seen me last week. I looked like Frederick Douglass.
Nice. Happy belated Father's Day to you,
and to you as well, my friend.
Awesome.
Yeah. What'd you do? Anything good?
Man, my family left me to go to a birthday party.
Okay. And
it was my wife's mother, but it's apparently, she turned 83, and I guess she has less time on life than I do. So
I see.
Yeah.
I see. It's some of the best Father's Day I've ever had have been by myself. So I didn't do that this time. I hung out with my kids, which was nice. They're old enough now that they can drive and take me out to dinner. So
nice.
A good thing.
Nice. Yeah, so, well, if you guys, I don't have the chat coming in.
I don't see any in the chat.
That means it has to be hooked up on Restream. We might have to hit somebody up.
I thought it automatically was there.
There we go.
There it is.
There it goes. Okay, people say so. Okay.
No. So, sorry, that's me. That's me.
Okay. Oh,
that's not.
So no one. So no one else is saying anything. That's fantastic.
If anybody wants to say hello, if anybody's in here, I saw numbers and now I don't see numbers. Are we still on?
No, yeah, we're on.
52 people. Okay, I see one heart up there. That's
okay.
Nice.
Good. All right, we got people. All right, Frederick, thank you. All right, we're not alone. Mike, what are you working on? I guess they came.
Question.
This is a Maxwell stream, man. We were just shooting a breeze.
We're just talking. Yeah. All right. So if you were here for us.
Merch.
Yeah, nice. All right, hold on. I got the cracklies. Sorry. If you were here 2 weeks ago, I was starting Chun Li, and so I've done a little bit since then, as you can see. Just blocked out, still looking very kind of I don't know, not realistic quite yet. But this one's going to be another like a companion piece to my cami that we did with for Stylus League. I did a cami. Hey, what's up, Andrew? I did a cami and Bradley did a Guyver, and we made actual physical statues that you can purchase. So this is going to be one of those things. Not going to be for sale, but it's just going to be for fun. And so, yeah, that's it. I thought I would detail the boots today that I blocked in.
Nice. Get to work.
On it. I know we only have 2 hours.
Yeah, only 2 hours.
Yeah,
only 2 hours. How long we got?
Time.
Only 2 hours.
2 hours. 2 hours. Yeah. So anyway.
Nice.
Hope everybody had a good Father's Day. Dads out there. If you have a dad, hope you did too.
Pet dads count too. Pet dads
also count. Yeah. Shout out to Brad Grotman with his many cat kids.
Man, like my son's birthday party. My son's turning 1. I was outside pressure washing the concrete and like getting things ready, and then like hanging up stuff. I feel like a real handyman right now.
Ooh, sorry to hear that.
Me too. Juneteenth, work hard. Juneteenth, get to work.
Exactly. So why are you doing that? Oh, it's dynamic. Yeah, why are you doing that? Why'd you have to clean the concrete?
We're pressure, like, because some of the areas where the kids are gonna be playing at was kind of like weathered by the world, and now it looks like brand new concrete.
I see.
I told my wife, "Oh, we could pay someone to go do it." And she goes, "Didn't you buy a pressure washer?" I'm like, "Stop paying attention."
Exactly.
Stop paying attention.
Exactly. Well,
not my fault. Amazon sold it to me. Mike, you think you can do a screen capture of your cami and put it like somewhere on the screen so we can still see it when you're messing with the boots?
Yeah, that's a good idea. I could do that.
That way everyone could see that's
Sure.
dropping in.
Sure.
Because, you know, everyone's like, oh man, why
They're
is
like,
Mike,
what?
why do I
What
see
happened?
thighs and Mike is
What
sculpting
happened to?
boots?
What happened to the cami? All right, let me get a new
Yeah.
one. Pure ref. Here we go.
Nice.
I think I figured out my problem with the. Remember, I told you with the new Pure Ref, I was. It was like doing this thing where it was eating up a lot of memory.
Uh-huh.
I think it was because I had like the cache thing. This is a boring thing. Why am I bringing this up?
I don't
I'm not
know.
gonna talk about that. I don't
I'll
know.
fall. I was fall asleep. I was fall asleep. I knew you were talking about something.
Thank you. Hey, so
I was fall asleep. I was like,
so
what are you talking
anyway.
about? I tell you, take screenshots of Chun Li and this dude's talking about Cammy.
Oh yeah. Oh wait, Chun Li or Cammy? Would you want me to
Chun
get
Li,
Cammy or?
because you're working on Chun Li. People are coming in.
Oh, all right. Well, I only have really one that I'm using right now. You want more pictures? Of
Why
Chun
we
Li?
always gotta sound like a married couple, dog? Why don't you just listen to me?
I don't want to. Is that wrong? I thought you meant this one. All right, so
No.
You're
You're Chun Li.
Chun Li. Yeah. So. Yeah, so I just blocked this in. This is all like low res, and now I'm just going to divide now and start to detail it.
So do you have like, are you always making like your souls and stuff from scratch? Do you have like I made a good soul once and I'm gonna reuse it? Like, do you do that or you're from scratch every single time?
I should do it from a base mesh, but I haven't been. Yeah, because every time I do it, I'm like, why am I doing this over again? I don't like this process.
So I managed to fall asleep on the Star Wars series twice.
Don't start with me.
I'm sorry. Is it a sore spot?
No, it's not. I want to be against you, but I can't. I'm not super excited about it so far. I'm feeling like at some point it's gonna get good, but so far not so much.
Yeah. So Mike and Brad, hey, welcome to the stream.
Hey, what's up?
No sound.
What happened?
Whatever that music was a horrible sound. Shout out to anyone who went to stylusleague.com and signed up for our notification for our fall class. Everyone who requested and received Mike's Happy Trail brush and 2 other brushes. If you are interested in staying in touch with what we're doing at the Stylus League, go sign up and we'll send a care package.
Yes, please. Okay. 9 minutes in, first crash.
It's not crashing.
No,
It's
it crashed
processing.
already.
You need it more light. Like, you know what? It's like it needs to shine a bright white light so everyone can see that clean cut.
Hey, let me know if anybody else gets this when they restart. I have only had the white screen, and if you look at my icon at the bottom, I have the piece of paper down here. It doesn't have the ZBrush logo anymore.
Your banner's covering it.
Ah, okay. Well, no logo. So let me know if any guys.
Yeah, I get the white screen too.
You get it also?
Yep.
Okay.
I think it's the white screen of awesomeness.
All right, let's try this again. Now, this is heavy, but that's only because I have a whole bunch of subtools in here that I'm not even using. So first order business, I think I should clean out some of this crap real quick. And I'm going to show you a really easy way to get rid of stuff quickly. So what I'll do is bring up my gizmo. turn on the multiple pizza boxes, and then select everything. So everything is selected. Now I'll make a new folder. Yes, I'll call this Good Chun.
Hey, welcome to the stream.
So now I can throw away all the stuff that I don't need quickly. Delete. How big is that? It's pretty big. Delete. Okay, cool. And I can just have the stuff I want.
Do I have a problem that I'm drinking coffee at 7 o'clock at night?
I almost was going to do that, but I don't want to be up tonight. I normally can go to sleep like on a big cup of coffee, but I don't want to take any chances. Now let's try it.
My Windows box just did an update. Now every time I
Happen?
Yeah, that's not great.
What you talking about? What happened?
Oh, I'm reading the screen. Couch Outer says my Windows box just did an update, and now every time I restart the box, I get the Wacom preferences at startup. Good times. Yeah, but that always starts, right? The Wacom. Oh, is it Wacom preferences or Wacom Center? I know I get Wacom Center now.
I get Wacom Center.
Wow, it's awesome.
Just wait till I actually do something. It's going to get even better. I promise you that.
Sometimes, it's just awesome that we're around,
That's nice. That's a nice way to say that. Uh-oh, that's heavy.
Do you have are your goal is to aim for the pose that you have in your 2D work?
I believe so, yeah.
It's looking amazing. 2010.
2010.
I'm hip. I know exactly what that means.
Okay.
Of course. Like, who doesn't? Just, come on, man. Stop playing. You know what that is. Oh yeah. Do you know if we're do you have a pass for us to stream on Sunday?
Probably. I got the. Wait.
You heard what I said?
The chat? You see the chat? No. I got the. I'm spending more time with Bradley than I am with me thing.
I'm not even there half the time. You
Listen,
working on your project? Don't don't put that on me.
I'm telling you what I got today. So.
Oh, well, tell your wife stop sounding like my wife.
I was like, this is important. We got to do this thing. We got a class coming up.
Yeah, I've been saying the same thing. She was like, if I was Mike, you'll listen. I'm like, you obviously don't know our dynamic because I don't listen to him either.
That's true.
See? That
is true.
I'm just saying.
You don't listen to nobody.
I'm consistent. If anyone has any questions, anything you want to see, just drop it in the chat. If not, we'll just be chilling and watching Mike make shoes. So exciting.
Hey, listen, let the person who hasn't made shoes in this room cast the first stone.
Yeah. Well, any shoe questions, anyone? What is it?
That's
Is it? Are you? What is it? A cobbler? You're a cobbler right now. Another horrible Adam Sandler movie.
Oh, we forgot about that. That was terrible.
How are you guys doing? It's great to see you. We're doing good.
Hey, thanks, man. Glad you're here.
You know what's funny? Like we've streamed less, but we still have more work.
Yeah.
It's amazing how that works.
But if you have missed us, come on our YouTube and check out all of our past shows. We have quite a few.
And when I mean we stream less, we used to stream 4 times a month. Now we stream twice. So we still stream.
Yeah, we're doing more work though.
Have you had any chance to I already know the answer to this, but you've been so busy with other things. Have you been doing anything outside of work?
You know, I haven't. I guess we could break the fourth wall, third wall, however many walls. Yeah. No. The answer is no. I have not.
No.
I haven't had time to do anything. I did. I did pick up another student for CG Spectrum, so that's nice. I'm like, Mondays are fun now. 9 to 5, and then 3 classes. You're knocking shoes. What would you rather I work on?
Hi, Mari Cat.
Hey, Mari Cat.
I have activated sub D levels. Sometimes polygroups get pixelated randomly. Going back to sub D1, is there any tips for that? Am I doing something wrong? It sounds like you're making your polygroups at a higher subdivision. So when you go down to subdivision 1, they get all digitized. You have to make your polygroups at the lower, at sub D1. If you make your polygroups at a higher subdivision, those polygons that you use to make that group does not exist at a lower tier, so it gets messed up.
And just so you know, I hate that. I used to do that all the time.
So if you have polygons that you're trying to group, maybe you have to reconstruct your subdivision 1, maybe get rid of it or save it for later if you're going to like bake down to it for something else. But if you have groups and you want to keep that polygon count, you have to make it at your sub D1. And if your sub D1 is too low, divide it and then get rid of it and then start from there. Hopefully that helps. Sorry, Mike, I'll let you answer all the questions.
Oh, that was a perfect answer. We're a team here. There's no I in team.
No, but I like when you do stuff. Like I like being the puppet master. I feel like I'm telling you what to do. Hey, make those boots.
Yeah. Spoiler alert. I was going to do that anyway.
Shh.
Don't do that, man. Hey, my wife does that. Don't do that. Don't do that. She does that. So I'm probably going a little hard.
Even when I don't switch between them, they get pixelated. Yeah, again, because I think you're making it at a higher sub B. Yo, what's good, my man? It's Gear.
Hey, Gear. I was just telling Bradley about you the other day, brother. Holler at me after this, man. Gear is the one. Remember, I showed you his YouTube. He did the computer like unboxings. Remember?
Yes.
Last week.
Was that last week?
Yeah, it's my guy in Vegas.
Nice. You're welcome. Gear says, killing it as usual, brother.
Thanks, man. Appreciate you. All right, so Bradley, we're gonna get out of here and do and hop into CC4.
Okay.
I think I have everything really dialed in. A second, so.
Hello, guys. Mike, in a little bit, he's going to use Character Creator to mess around with some poses. Shout out to Reillusion.
Mm-hmm.
Word on the street is they have a contest going on. I don't know if it's up yet. I think it's still going on. So Mike and I was thinking, like, we want to do another project that's a superhero, but we're trying to think of like a superhero, and he just refuses to do anything DC. So we need some ideas of some hero characters. I don't know why he hates Batman. What did Batman do to you?
Had a whole lot of movies with his origin story.
Whoa, that is not Batman's fault.
That is totally Batman's fault.
Okay.
His parents in the alleyway one more time.
Blade, Blade's a good choice.
Blade is a good choice. I remember saying Blade to you on.
You did say Blade to me. You said something off the wall.
I said Blade, and you were like, "Oh,
you
man,
didn't say Blade. You did not. You did not." And I said it like that. I said like I was sad. Blade. I said it like that.
You were like, Blade. I don't even know if his new movie's ever going to come out. And I said, "What does that have to do with anything, Bradley?"
No. You know what? That Blade's a good choice. I'm writing down Blade. I'm taking notes.
I'd love to do Blade.
Blade sounds solid. That's a solid choice. Got a question in. How do I make my sculpts smooth? I am learning right now, and my sculpts are lumpy. They look like clay.
Hey, Ali, I would love to answer that for you. So you are probably working on too high of a resolution. And that happens, it's really common for people who are just getting into ZBrush. I don't know how long you've been using it, but you see these amazing sculpts where they have all this detail and you're like, yo, I want to jump right up to a high subdivision level in sculpt. So if you notice, if you look at mine here, if I turn on the wireframe and step down, I have it really low, right? Like this is pretty low for everything. And even at the highest subdivision level, it's still, well, this is pretty high. Yeah, I really could probably be working like around here, and that will make it less lumpy. So let me just show you something real quick. I'm going to duplicate these boots, right? And I'll just take a part of them. Let's grab this part.
A spear would be a good example to do it on too.
I could do it on the sphere too. But I'm gonna do it on this part right here. So now I will delete lower, right? And you can see that this is 22,000 points, which is not very big. But if I divide it a few times, oh, let me divide lower, delete lower. All right, so if I divide it a few times, okay, now I'm at, that's too many times. Step down. Right here. Turn that on. Solo. Did I not delete the other part? Oh, I didn't. Delete, split, hit, delete, hit. Okay. So now I am at 1.43 million points, right? So if I were to go in and draw a line, it's nice and smooth, right? Let's come up here and I'll step down, draw that same line, and then step up, which is what I tend to do. It's not a good example. All right, I'm gonna use a sphere. Bradley, you got me. Hate it when you're right. All right, append a sphere. Let's do that. Name. Size, make my brush bigger here. All right, so if I draw on here with no subdivision levels and I hit dynamic, you see how smooth that is, right? Now, take the same sphere and undo what I just did. Divide it up. $33 million is excessive, but let's say now that I'm doing something.
Yeah,
I know this isn't how I did it the last time. This is a terrible example. This has gone way off the rails. Hold on, start over again. All right. Okay, 130. It's because I'm drawing a straight line, right? Let's say I'm drawing something like this. Okay, and then if I step up, what's happening is I'm getting more pixels in here. And because of that, I can do more detail, but it also shows a lot. Like, can you see the kind of the stepping in between the brush stroke here?
stepping between
the stair stepping.
Yep.
Yeah, that's not there at the lower level, and that's because I didn't have the polygons there. So if we go over here and look at this at the lower subdivision level, this is all I had to work from. And when you divide, it's kind of interpolating that edge, and it gives you a smoother edge. It was a long way to say work low, divide when you have to have more detail. Pro tip is I normally only divide when I run out of resolution. I'm not rusty at this, Bradley.
Yeah, you've done this before. But also try to make, if you're going to make your big shapes, make sure you're making your big shapes at lower subdivision and not trying to make your big shapes when you have so much resolution.
Same as painting, work big to small.
I think we only got Blade.
Oh, that was easy.
That was easy. And they say we don't rule by the few. We got that? Daredevil. Daredevil.
Yeah, Daredevil's good.
Daredevil's good.
I've never worked on Daredevil.
Daredevil. There's Nightcrawler. How you feel about Nightcrawler?
Nightcrawler, but didn't you say you wanted me to do like some hard surfacey details?
Yeah, there's nothing hard surface Nightcrawler unless you make something. A tentative slug. Hey Mike, hey brother, hey chat. What's up, man?
Hey man.
You know what I find interesting about you doing these boots right now? You're doing this, and then when you pose it, you're just gonna do it all over again.
Well, not for this part. This is
Okay.
kind of like the boots aren't going to change all that much.
Ah, you
If
may as well
anything.
put the straps in too while you're at it. The ties.
Like the laces.
Yeah, that's gonna be a pain in the butt if it's when you try to do it
Yeah,
in
you're
pose.
right. You're right. It's going to be a pain in the butt. That's why I don't like doing these things.
Got a question. You sculpt in A pose and then go and then do a pose with T pose plugin?
Transpose Master. So that's normally the way that I had been sculpting. I've kind of changed it up over the past couple years a little bit and stayed in A pose longer than normal, just because at first I wanted to practice. So I was doing a lot of, let me do the fingers 20 times, let me do the legs, twice or whatever. And sometimes, it doesn't really make sense to work that way, but I learned a lot. So the long answer to the short question is now I do more symmetrical pose or sculpting, and then I will break symmetry and go into the pose. I'm not a fan of symmetry, though. You said
how
what?
about Marvel's? No, who's that?
No is the scroll king, not scroll, the Venom God guy. Have you ever seen him? He has a spider on his chest. Just type in no. You'll see. There was like a Venom verse thing, and he's the main dude.
Oh, cool. I gotta look that up. And say, what's up, Stylus League?
Hey, what's up?
Toxic Crusade. I'm taking note. I'm pretty sure that
there's a new movie coming out, and guess who's playing him?
Who?
The Toxic Avenger. My man from Game of Thrones. What was
Snow? The Snow guy?
No. The Lannister guy. What was his name? Not Jamie. His brother. Jamie's brother. What's Jamie's brother's name?
Nobody? I don't know. Jamie had a
brother. Jamie had the little dude. What's his name?
Oh, he's gonna be I don't know his name. Okay, he's gonna be in the Toxic Crusader.
He's gonna be the Toxic Avenger. Yeah, 100%.
Okay, they're saying people. I don't even know who these people are.
Peter Dinklage. That's the guy. What do you mean?
Oh, the actor. Yeah.
I thought you were a Game of Thrones
Tyrion.
guy. Yeah, Tyrion. There you go.
Well, you said, oh, man, it's been a long time since I watched Game of Thrones.
I
told you I gotta watch House of Dragons season 1 all over again because the recap just didn't do it for me. I'm just gonna watch like the last 3.
Well, I told you I never read the books, and last season was my first introduction to the House of Dragons. So I don't know who anybody is. I know there's a black dude that's like a shipmaster or something that with white hair. I know that.
Deathlock. These are characters I've never heard of. This is good. I can look these up.
Oh, Deathlock. Yeah, I haven't seen him in a long time.
And these are
that's like the cyborg character.
Oh, cool. We could also do doesn't have to be Marvel. We tried to find cool characters to do. You ever thought about doing a Scorpion from Mortal Kombat?
Scorpion? No, I have not.
You know what?
No.
Man, you're just a one-trick pony.
That's yeah.
Gosh,
it's a good trick.
Swamp Thing. Listen, it is a good trick. It is a good trick.
It was a good trick. Why change the trick? It's a good trick.
Swamp Thing as an option. Just so you know,
So-
if you're just jumping into the stream, we're trying to crowdsource our next idea.
Mhm.
You know, when you've done as much stuff as Mike and I, you need help. You need help.
I wanted to do an X-Men, but Bradley said I've done too many X-Men, so
You've done all the X-Men.
I have not done. I actually went
What
and
haven't you
looked.
done?
Ton of them. You know who I want to do? Who I've never done is Spiral. I always wanted to do a Spiral. You know who that is?
No.
That's Mojo's like heavy hitter. It's the girl that has the forearms. Seen her before?
Nope. I don't know who these people are.
Because you only know Batman. That's why it's a shame.
Because Batman's kind of great.
No, Batman's alright. Who played last? There it is.
That about painting, Mike, work small something. I think you're referring to when you're talking about like just like painting.
Yeah. So when I am doing an illustration, I work large to small. And what I mean by that is the large areas, I block in the largest areas, and then work smaller and smaller, like the medium areas, and then the smaller the details. So I always work large to small, and the same thing with sculpting. So if you ever see me doing like a base mesh or something, it's always going to be large areas down to the smaller areas.
Got a question in. Hi, do you also sculpt inner parts of the boot?
No, because they're not going to be seen. Yeah, I won't be doing that. I mean, I guess if this was like an asset that was going to be shown without the character, then sure, but I don't have a need for that. Now this is the part that's not fun, getting these laces and trying to get them to line up with this. Let's see. Probably should save this, huh?
So it looks like,
because
I don't think he explained exactly what you did, but it's what I would have done too. You took the boots. It looks like you made a new mesh with everything combined so that you can make your laces on top of it, right?
Yeah, I had them all kind of grouped together when I brought them over from my original mesh. So I had everything was separated before, and then I kind of didn't have any subdivision levels. I merged visible, and then I started sculpting in the details. So yeah. So now what I can do is I can't have subdivision levels though. So let's duplicate this, drop down to the lowest sub D level. Oops. Nope, didn't mean to do that. I think I just divided it up. Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. Step down. Don't go up.
Got it. Thank you for the answer. But if you have to, how would you do it? Boolean? This is referring to sculpting the inner part of the boots.
Oh, yeah. I mean, these were open. So if you look at them here, like if I come over here, I just extruded the outer edge. In fact, I didn't even do that. I just have like it's a one-sided mesh. But I would just take this and I would extrude it, and then I would sculpt on the inside. So as it is, like here it is right now. Let's duplicate this, delete hidden, right? And now what I can do is I can flip the geo so it's inside out. And then using the Z modeler, I can extrude this inward. Polygroup ball, extrude this inward, give it some thickness like that, right? And now I can just sculpt on the inside. So that's the way that I would do it. Yeah, now it has thickness.
Nice.
Yep.
And let me know if that helped clear it up for you. But I guess to sum up the answer, you would make sure that the boots had energy, had thickness. It would have geo on the inside, and then from there you would sculpt on the geo that's in the inside.
Yeah. Nope. Look at that. Look at that.
What did you do? I turned around and it was there. What did you do?
It's magic, son.
No, Control Z. I wasn't looking. What did you do?
No, watch the rewind. No. Watch the tape.
I'm about to pause this stream and rewind it.
I will never line it up that easy again. So no, I'm not going to redo it. But all I did was I used the lace insert brush, which might come with ZBrush. Does that come with ZBrush?
I don't know.
But no, it's just an insert brush that I just kind of dragged out the line.
Oh, okay.
And it made
the tie to it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to check you guys. If I don't have that brush, I'm getting it. I'm robbing.
Okay. It's always getting it to fit. That's the thing, though.
Yeah, but like that's 90% of the work.
Yeah, I mean, easier said than done. When I start moving it, all of these eyelets get all screwed up. It's a thing. Like, see how they're not kind of laying on.
But if you auto group it and do move topological, you'll keep it pretty much intact.
Let's see, I need to auto group it anyway. So let's actually split this away from the rest of the mesh. Let's delete this.
Yeah, it helps. Thank you very much. You're welcome.
Good. Group. And weld. All right, so all my laces are together, which is fine. And my eyelets are their own thing. They're all, I mean, this is kind of crap. I'm gonna have to move these all separately, kind of. But what I do want to do, because they're not very they're not very thick, is I want to give these, inflate them a bit. So I'll go under deformation and go to inflate. And I really just want to inflate them a little bit. Let's see what happens. Inflate one. There you go. All right, that's what I want. That's what I want. All right. So now I am going to split these from the laces, and then unhide stuff to these laces. Turn on dynamic. There you go. These out. Now this is where you're going to see that that problem that we had with the stuff looking wobbly, and that's because, you know, in order to maintain these curves, I have to have so much resolution. I wonder if I can do a Z remesh down lower. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Nah, I'm gonna lose the laces. I mean the bow part. I'm not gonna do that. Maybe 90% the way there. 90%. You still here?
Yep.
You're so quiet.
Because I'm watching you move laces around. It's pretty cool. It's amazing.
Mm.
Anyone else have any questions? Drop them in. No. Make sure I can go over the mic. I would be pounding sand if I did those laces in Maya. Beautiful work,
What?
yo. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta show me. You gotta show me where you got that lace brush. It's not in ZBrush.
It's not in there?
No, something you picked up along the way.
I bet you I got it from Bad King. I bet you.
That King is still around?
I mean, I got it a long time ago, but
No.
Bad King had everything, man. I think you can still go there. Why don't you check?
I'm scared.
No, it's fine. Yeah, Bad King was a resource that I think they're still around, but they had all kinds of insert brushes and alphas, all kinds of really good stuff. Yeah, so when I first started using ZBrush, I just pillaged the whole site. You know who else is good for that? Pablo.
Oh yeah, Bad King it is gone.
Oh, it's gone?
Yeah.
Oh wow. That's sad. Force him out for Bad King.
At least that's what this.
It might be easier to make these eyelets from the mesh itself. Let's see what we got.
Well, if you put the straps the way you want, at least maybe do like I'll turn one of those pieces into insert and just like drag me where the laces are.
Oh yeah, that's another way I could do it.
And
Like have them separately. Well, then lining them up is going to be a pain. Like, dude, I'm telling you, I've done this all kinds of ways.
If you do an insert mesh and drag it right where it's at, it'll be lined up.
Yeah, all right, you do that. How about I send you this and you get it to line up?
Why would I? I don't need to do something I know how to do.
Okay.
I'm trying to tell you
your enthusiasm. I like your enthusiasm.
I'll tell you how to do it.
I like that. Also, I mean, I really don't have to have the eyelets. So there's
You
that.
don't, but it may look cooler with it.
Sculpting something that looks dope. Don't you worry about me.
No.
All right. So if you're just joining us after this is done, it's going to. I don't have it behind me. It's gonna look like this, Cammy, the statue, but in probably this pose of this illustration I did like a long time ago.
So you're gonna are you gonna do transpo master, or are you plan on going into real
Character creator?
Okay. Just letting the audience know what you're trying to do.
Oh, you're asking for them. Didn't we cover this?
Hey, there's people coming in every minute.
Mm.
All right. I don't want them to think, they're watching the cobbler the whole time, right? They might learn something cool and interesting.
Something to be said for cobblers. Don't sleep on them.
I know. Why you think I'm not bad mountain to shoot people? All right. Why turn into something it's not? I can turn something it's not.
Why are you mad at you people?
Hey Ernie, welcome to the stream.
So sometimes what I'll do when it gets too kind of garbled up is I will smooth it. Now, when you smooth it, though, it gets smaller like that, right? So sometimes I'll smooth it and then I'll hit it with a little inflate to try to. Oh, I have a lazy mouth on. Wow, lazy mouse. Yeah, just hit it with a little inflate to bring it back, and that kind of cleans up the areas. That. Good enough for me. I don't, I'm not going to sweat these eyelets right now. That's not fun to watch.
Not the eyelids.
Oh, you know what I should be using? Move topological. Yeah, wait, Chun Li. There you go. So if you are not familiar with Move Topological, it's great because you can grab, it'll only move the mesh that you select, right? So this one in front, when I was using regular Move, I was moving everything. But the one behind, if I can get it in the right space, I can only move the one behind, which is pretty sweet. Yeah. And it looks more like laces, I think. Right. And then finally, another kind of a tip to help you get these to look like they're actually in the boot is now what I can do is I can go back to the tongue of this shoe. This is the old one. Polygroups. Hold on a second. Then solo. That. Oh, this is. I don't want that. I want this one. Yeah. All right. So now what I can do is I can come back over here to the tongue and I can actually sculpt it so that it fits around these laces better. All right. So let's come in. Mask everything that I don't need. I can use my clay buildup and actually kind of sculpt in some of these areas.
I started watching Battlestar Galactica all over.
Oh, I love that, dude. Did you start from the pilot?
I did. It's been great.
It's amazing. I love that show, man.
Such a great show. It's been great.
You know the worst thing about Battlestar Galactica? That was the best thing that Katie Sackhoff has ever done and will ever do. She's done a lot of bad things since then.
Is
Starbuck.
that
That's Starbuck.
Starbuck? Oh yeah.
She's been in a lot of like
I
bad
haven't seen her
joints
in
since then.
anything since, actually. Nadia.
She's been on
Bring
some
that up.
Netflix like sci-fi things.
Okay.
No bueno. Unless we have a relative of hers in here, and then she's awesome in everything. In everything. What are we doing on time?
We are. If you are going to go to Character Creator, you might want to start now. She's in Mandalorian.
Oh yeah,
She was in Mandalorian.
That's right.
That's a good show to be in.
It's just not want to act right. Just gotta get these lined up here. My ADHD won't let me leave these alone.
How did I miss that? She absolutely was. Good catch.
He was good in that. There was a couple of space movies I saw her in that I was just like, yikes. Not so good.
Like there was a lot of like good actors in it. They went on to do some good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Frederick. I can't post that, but it's a good bit of information to know. I'm not posting that. I'm not posting that. Frederick, you can put me in awkward positions on our stream.
I was gonna say this is not our joint.
All right, Mike. 1 hour left.
Okay. So. Try something. More resolution on this. Split. Oh, I got to go down to the lowest. I forget it. I don't know why it's not working. Okay. Delete fire. That's good enough. All right, so let's get these back to Chun Li.
Nice.
It's back on this. Yeah, merge down. This is oh. Okay. This, come over here. Let's hide these. I'm going to drop them to the bottom. Okay. Paste. Here are the laces. And here are the boots. All right, cool. Okay. Now, one thing that's important when you're getting ready to go into Character Creator is to make sure that everything is kind of labeled in a way that you can understand what's what. So I'm going to go in and make sure all these names are okay. Get rid of the numbers. I don't need them. Put the head up here with the body. Eyelashes and eyebrows can go up here too. Eyes. Okay, hair wrap, hair frills, ribbons. Ribbons one, let me put these together. Now, a lot like Cammy's hair, I'm not going to pose, like I don't want to bring the ribbons into Character Creator. So what I'll do is I'll merge them together, size everything, and then turn them off so I don't send them. So let's just merge down. Merge visible. I'll do that and merge down. Here it is. Yep. Ribbons goes with the hair wraps. Hair frills goes with the hair wraps. Hair wraps can come up here. Details. It's like everything is kind of named the way I wanted to. Sleeves, bracelet, goes. Okay, cool. So now I don't need these old boots, but I'll keep them just in case. Save this. Brush. Oh, this is Candy. I'll just save it right here. So now I can grab my entire model, make sure everything is on, and go to, oop, don't turn on solo.
You have to take it out of the folder.
Oh, okay. It's the easiest way to take it out of the folder instead of doing it one at a time. Delete the folder and not the contents.
I think if you hit the gear, there might be an option to take stuff out of the folder. No?
No, I think I can delete the folder and keep the contents.
Yes.
Let me make sure I say that.
Yeah,
first.
save. But I think you're right. I think if you delete folder and don't delete the contents of the folder, it should get rid of it.
Yeah, let's try that. And my mouse is doing that thing where it moves really fast now. Delete folder. There you go. Okay. So that's cool. Okay, so now I'm going to go up to Z plugin and go to where is it? Go to Z pose tools right here, right? And now I'm going to select 180. And what that'll do is go through and look at everything that is visible, right? And then once it sees it all, oops, I hit resize. And that should size it so that it's a good size for character creator to recognize. So that just goes through and just like Scale Master, will scale down everything.
And what I normally do is when it does this resize, I would save this Z tool as character creator resize.
Yeah. CC4. Shoot, I didn't want to have that character. Will that character mess it up? Let me do that again. It's fine. All right, so now that that's done, I can open up Post Tools. Post Tools, is it, or is it Character Creator? Here you go. Open Character Creator. You enjoy your day off, Bradley? I know you're power washing.
Yeah, I've been doing labor all day. While that does that, Mike, I would probably clean your ZBrush data folder and make sure character creator is one of your GoZ is changed to your GoZ.
All right. Update, yeah. Okay, let's go back to ZBrush and under preferences. What is it? Cache? What was it?
Versus GoZ.
GoZ. Oh yeah.
That would clear that
clear
data.
cache and files, right? Clear
Yep.
cache files.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now under GoZ, I will make sure that that is pointing to character creator. All right.
Set.
And now it's on these boots. That's why I have a double set of boots. So I'm going to go in now and turn off now that everything is resized. I'm going to turn off the things that I don't want to take, which are the basically just the ribbons, I think. Yeah, that's cool. Everything else can go. All right. Come back over to character creator. Okay, and now we're gonna bring it in here. So I'm gonna make sure everything is at its lowest, and also make sure that my polygon count is okay. So you can't have over, what is it, Bradley? Is it 300,000 polys?
I think it's 300,000 polys total.
Yeah, I might be high. So a way to check this out now is if I go to Z plugin and I go to Transpose Master, Transpose Master, and I click on that and go T-pose mesh. What'll happen? It'll bring all of the stuff into transpose like I'm going to pose it. So everything will be flat here, and now I can look at my size, and I'm way over, right? Like I'm 1,000,000 polygons. So before I can do anything, I have to go in and lower the resolution. Probably, it looks like her body is the big offender, and maybe her hair. Yeah, probably her hair. All right. So I got to get this thing down to around 300, 400 polygons in order for it to work well. So what I can do, rather than now going and getting out of Transpose Master, I can just go back to my layered file, which is this one, and start to try to make this lower. I'm worried about her fingers. I'm worried about her fingers, but we'll give it a shot. Clear this. And I'm going to clone her body. Solo. Let's see, this is, well, that's not big. I mean, it's 82. It's a little big. Let's see if I can get this any smaller without it getting screwed up. So as you can see, I have poly groups for everything, and that's so that when I ZBrush, it does a better job of keeping my details and my deformation areas, the areas I want to deform.
You told me 82. Where the rest of it's coming from? Because you were at like what? So
I'm at almost a million.
It might. I wouldn't mess with that. It's probably. What's her hair?
Yeah, it's probably in the hair. Yeah, the hair is big. Let's.
Yeah. Take it. Yeah, take that. Now you don't have to mess with the body.
So before I do anything with this, I'm going to, let's turn off color so we can see it. I'm going to go ahead. Yeah, this is all done with Sculptris Pro. So what I'll do now is kind of do a history save state and ZBrush this down. Half, detect edges. And there's only one group, I think. And in fact, I think I have an inside here that I don't need. Yeah, I don't need this. So I'm going to, let's do this. Grab my pen. Wherever I can save on geometry, I'm going to. So let's hide that. Do an auto group. Okay, delete hidden. Now, do that and ZBrush. Oops, sorry. I muted the wrong one. Did you hear me clear my throat?
Oh, did I hear you cough? Yeah.
So I have the mute for the music next to the mute for the microphone. Sorry, everybody. That was terrible. I blame Bradley.
Rude being a human being and coughing.
I blame Bradley all day. All
okay.
Right, let's do it. Let's do it.
I'm sorry. I didn't think of it.
When you had me map my stream deck, you had me put it too close to the other one. It's always you.
I know. I'm okay with it.
Project and ZBrush tongue. Time. Get this nice and low. So now this is super low. I can divide and project my details back. Divide, project, project. All right. Now let's take this down to the lowest subdivision level. All right, let's see if we have any other offenders in here. I know it's not this one.
Well, that was 300,000 just by that. I think you might be at the target.
Yeah. Okay. So turn everything back on. Oh, her eyes are big. What happened to her eyes? Yikes. Ooh, something happened to her eyes.
Probably something was anything masked when it did its scale thing?
I don't know. Did I have color on it? Let me see. It's okay. All right. So Where did everything go? Okay. And I lost my color for my hair. Let me just put that back on there again. Color fill. All right, cool. So just gonna one more time go into, let's quick save it real quick, make sure that's good. Under Z plugin, go to T-Pose Mesh. Wow, still 600. Dude.
Do wireframe?
It's your body. It's gotta be your body. Right?
Yeah, but the body was like 62,000, right?
I'm just going to do the body, and I'm going to do I'll bring the hair down one more time. Sorry, everybody. Yeah, you got to make sure that it's very finicky about what will work here. So I'm gonna
Polygon.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn that off. I'm just gonna set this to 5 and ZBrush. Set this to 2. Project history.
I will say it is worth the extra time you take to get it right.
Mm-hmm.
The juice is worth the squeeze.
Yeah, absolutely. Right, color, fill, and go back down to the lowest. All right, and then the body. Maybe the head. Oh, the head is 400. There you go. It's the head.
Oh, the head was separate from the body.
Yeah, I separated it because I didn't want to worry about the topology flowing into the body. So let's come over to the head. Delete. I don't need this neck piece here. I do want the mouth piece. What's that? Yeah, all right. So now I will now I'll ZBrush this. Just do a history save state. Do half, turn this down. Adaptive size all the way down, curve strength all the way up. Keep groups and edges, and ZBrush. And I have poly groups around the like the mouth bag and everything, so that it should keep what I wanted to keep here. Ooh, or not. Wait a minute. Is this? It's not inside out. Why'd it do that?
It went so fast, I didn't see what it did.
Check mesh. Okay, that's fine. Let's try it again. ZBrush.
I think Blade might be the winner, Mike.
Yeah, it works for me. I don't know why it's inside out. Flip. You see what it's doing? Do I have something hidden?
Do double.
Wait a minute. Let me see something. I'm going to delete these parts. Delete hidden. Double. Okay, good. I still have my mouth bag. Mouth double. Maybe those pieces, when I closed the holes, somehow got flipped. Let's try it again. Remesh.
What's interesting is that we should be able to see the polys of your mouth bag.
Yeah.
And we can't. I think
That's what's flipped.
I think she might be flipped. I think she might be flipped or something.
No,
something flipped.
She's not flipped because I only have single on now. It's not double. But
Yeah,
the mouth might be flipped. The mouth looks like it is.
Because we should see the inside the mouth bag.
Yeah, that's what it should look like. All right, so let me split hidden. Flip. Yeah, this is what it's supposed to look like right here.
Yes.
So now we can see it. The only thing is it's not welded together. Is that going to be a problem later? Probably.
Probably.
All right. She's not going to get a mouth bag, you guys. To make those teeth work without it. All right. Third time's a charm. Z-remesh now. It's actually better when we have problems, Bradley, because then people see how to fix those problems.
I agree.
There you go. All right. Tool 128. Project history. Yes. Okay. And let's try to see if I can get it a little lower. See remesh. Good enough. Project history. Now I can divide and bring my details back. Divide, project, divide, project. And that's good enough, right? I'm going to have like things to deal with those open holes later. Let's copy this, put it back in here, turn off this head and paste. Right. Let's head out of here. Let's take one more look, see what we got here. All low. Smash. Boom, 267. There you go. Good to go. All right, if you're just coming in and wondering why I care about that, we're going into Character Creator, and I wanted to make sure that it was under 300 or at 300, and now it is. So now we can go. I'm gonna come over here. I'm going to save this because we did a lot. Okay, wait, save as. Let's. Oh wait. Hold up. Save as. Sure. All right. So now I will go Z. Just hit go Z, right? And not visible. It'll take it all over there. Or I hit visible. It's all.
Go Z visible. It'll everything that's visible. Yep.
Yeah. All right. Visible. So visible. It's going to take its time, and then we should see it come over to Character Creator.
It is sweet, sweet time.
So there's all my stuff there. Everything is labeled. It's good, right?
Yep, all's good. Create prop.
Right. I'm going to say update. Okay, there's Chun Li. So now before I actually start to pose her, what I want to do is I want to go in and find the hard surface things, the things I don't want to deform, right? So I know off the bat, I want her bracelets to not deform. So I'll select those. And that might be it. Bradley, anything else? What do you think?
Do you want the things that are on her chest to deform?
Oh, no. No, I don't. What do I have those? What are those called? Those are that's the gold trim, I think. No, that's not gold trim. Nope, let me go back to ZBrush. That's called, oh, it is gold trim. All right, this is going to look weird, you guys, because this skirt part really could have stayed.
Yeah, I would do it without the skirt. You can leave it for now, but I would do it.
Yeah, it's gonna look very weird. But let's, yeah, all right, let's just try it.
they should deform, shouldn't they? Well, the reason why I wouldn't want it, because it's a metal piece and you don't want it to bend.
Well, no, it's not metal. It's just it's a
Is it cloth?
metallic fabric. Yeah, of course.
Oh, then yeah, let it deform then.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool.
Good call. Thanks, Casey.
Yep. So yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much. All right. So I really only care about the bracelets, right? So I just select the bracelets. That's the only thing that I don't want to be a hard surface thing. So now, Bradley, remind me, because I haven't done this in a few weeks. What is the next step?
I would select all of it.
Except for the bracelets.
No, for right now, you have to do your guide bones. So you have to worry about what's hard.
Oh, that's right.
And you want to make sure it takes into account when it drops the guides,
That's right.
all of the geo. And since I think you have her in parts from her actual like flesh parts to her boots, you have to select all of it. And then go to Accurate. And then F to lock in. I think the camera moved.
Okay.
And
create guides.
Create guides, yep.
Okay.
If we had enough time, Mike could have like did like a cloth, like a mask on the cloth part, so it like did a cloth sim. But Pavlovich did a great video on that. If you want to know that process, it's on his channel.
Absolutely.
Shout out to Pav.
Shout out to Pav. Right. So now I'm just kind of checking to make sure that everything is where it is on the guides here. And you want to try to get as close as possible to where they have their guides if you want it to deform properly. If anybody wants to see this process like kind of laid out really well, Bradley has a tutorial on the character creator site, on the Reallusion site. Bradley, maybe you can find a link to that and put it in the chat. You know, I can't remember
What's
how
that?
to get her to rotate. What is it? Because I'm used to using my.
I think everything with that is like either Control or Alt with other buttons.
Moves. Oh, here it is. Okay, cool. All right, there it is.
Nice front page.
You're on the front page?
Yeah.
Good. All right. Yeah, so Bradley's Guyver is on there. I think in a week or two, my Cami should be on there.
Yes.
But Bradley lays it out really nicely if you guys want to use CC4 and never run into issues.
Hey, I never made any problems. You might still run into issues.
Nope.
Things still break.
If you have any problems with it at all, see Bradley.
Yeah. Yeah.
Any problems? That's all him. Okay. This is where I always run into issues because I want to.
Have yet to try the software. I saw Michael Pastor mess with it a fair bit. Looks powerful, yeah. I like it. Don't tell Brad.
I'm gonna tell Brad.
Don't tell Brad.
Oh, there it is. Right there. Try to get that as close to the ankle as possible. And then this should be here. Bradley, if any of these dots look off to you, let me know.
Yes, sir.
All right, the fingers are where we kind of really have to worry about it, but for now, I think that's pretty good. All right, cool. So when that is done, we hit create guides, right?
Generate skeleton.
Or generate skeleton. That's right. Generate skeleton.
Then once this is created, what I like to do immediately is, you see where it says target mesh, all meshes underneath skeleton and bind skin. I'd like to change that to selected meshes.
Mhm.
That way you don't accidentally soft skin everything. So now you can look at the fingers and see if they're aligned the way you want them to be aligned.
Oh no! All right, let me get my tour box. Let's see if this helps. Did I not set up tour box for this? I didn't set up
Hey,
tour box.
I'm from Colombia. Hi, welcome.
Hey, how are you?
To the Max on Stylus League stream.
Colombia is beautiful. Oh my gosh, Bradley, what did I
believe it's
Alt. Okay, cool. This is what happens when you spend all week in Substance Painter and Blender. All right, now pro tip, because I always had a problem with doing these ladies' hands because the dots automatically kind of, for me, go right to the tip of the fingertip. You don't want that. You want that to be on the finger, the end of the finger itself, not the fingertip. So I'm going to move this up to the fleshy part of the tip of the finger. Right. This piece. And try to line up your hand with the where the reference is as much as possible. What's this supposed to be? It should be.
Sorry to interrupt. What software? This is Reallusion's Character Creator 4.
Mm-hmm.
Is it for auto rigging? Yeah, it does a smart rig. I would say it's it's quite powerful for a auto rig system. It's definitely not Mixamo.
Yeah. Here.
You're welcome.
This part is not super exciting to watch, but it's really important. Bradley will tell you I've had so many hands look crazy because I haven't lined these up just so. Try to get these dots on the joints as best as you can. And again, you see how this dot right here is on the end of the fingernail. Make sure it's on the tip of the finger, not the nail. Now these are way off of the knuckles, so this would have been a problem. There's the knuckle down here.
Sucks that the program can only handle so many polygons. They're pretty low. Actually, for rigging, that's pretty damn good. Because what happens is that because when he sends it back to ZBrush, all of his high that's like in the millions, right, or possibly the millions, would have all the virtual move to that low. So 300K is pretty good. Also, I think God of War, Kratos inside on PS5, he's a total of 300,000 poly. So if you think of it that way, that's pretty good, pretty standard.
Bradley, you feeling this?
Yes, that'll do what you need.
All right. So we got our fingers here.
Everything that you want to be soft skin selected. And anything, since we checked off selected underneath skeleton and bind skin, we have selected meshes. So everything that he selects now to bind will automatically be soft skin, and everything that's not selected will be hard skin.
I don't want teeth. Okay.
All right.
Fine skin.
Yes, sir.
Did I hit it? There it is.
He said good luck.
Bad idea to save this too. Just in case.
You can save it. You can save it after you do the bind.
Indeed.
So what do you got planned tonight when you're done?
Going to go spend some much needed time with the wifey. I've been at the computer all day today, even though today's a day off. What about you?
I need to finish hanging up some blinds. Ezra's party is quickly coming.
No, winter's coming.
We have so much stuff.
Is it going to be a big party?
Probably about, I think 30 people.
Dude, I'll never forget. My son had a birthday party, and he had like, I don't know, it seemed like half his school over when he was little.
Yeah.
And we had like a bounce castle and all this stuff, and his best friend. All right, so that's done now.
Yep. So if you look, you see the icons that have glasses, an eyeglass icon next to it. That lets you know that it is hard skin, and everything that's soft skin is put into a folder. Yeah. And you can do the walk animation test if you want.
Yeah. So now I can.
Well, did you save?
Here. Oh no, let's see. File, save project, save project as. Call this Chun Li. Let's see. Okay, so now I want to. How do I get back to the walk thing? I thought it was this right here.
So if you scroll like where you were, if you go to the bottom of something that says animation test, I can't see
check it
behind your hair. Yep.
Yeah.
And then by motion.
All right. So now we can go to a walk. See how this looks. Please let these fingers be right. Please let these fingers be right. Oh no! What happened?
Let it walk so I could see.
That's not right. Oh, I know why.
You needed to.
All right, tell him why, Bradley. Tell him why this
So
looks
I
so...
think because the objects are not split. Are the boots hard skinned?
The boots are not hard skinned, and I have them as one thing. They're not left and right. But what's
yeah,
weird
but it doesn't have to be. Her body should be moving.
Why is her body not moving?
That's funny.
Okay, listen.
Oh, but you know what's cool? The cloth doing the sim.
The cloth looks dope. All right. Well, listen. This is exactly what we wanted to happen. So
you know what's one thing I was going to ask you if you've done, and I don't think you have. When's the last time you updated Character Creator?
I just did it right before we started.
Oh, you did an update? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but still, I've never seen the body do that before.
Let's open it. Yeah, it should work. There
What do
was
you want me
no
to look
reason
at?
for that to happen. Let's go to the body. Selector.
Oh, wait a minute. That might be a problem.
Oh, her body must be hard.
Her body didn't. No, her body didn't. I didn't select that.
Okay, so what you do is select everything in that tree. Now select her body and hit bind skin again.
Okay. Skeleton and bind skin?
Yes.
Wait.
Did you restore her to?
I'm in the check animation. I got to get out of that. Okay. Bind skin, right?
Yep. Everything that's selected. Yep.
Somehow we forgot the most important part.
Yeah, I thought you selected it.
I thought I did too. Actually, this is what happens when you don't name your stuff properly. So I have everything named except for her body. The body is named Chun Li Pose.
Her body's named Chun Li.
There you go. Is it wrong? I kind of like the way that looked.
Oh, when nothing else was moving, that was hot.
That was fresh. I like that.
Your system is processing.
Call me crazy. You don't have to like the same thing, Bradley.
Because your system's resources being used, so you're crackling a little bit.
Oh, okay.
How you not select the body? It's like the main reason why we came here. Everything else is just extra.
It's been on 18 for a long time. You sure this thing is moving?
I don't know. I'm on this side. Doesn't look like it.
There you go. Oh, no, here it goes. 127 now. Casey said good luck. Bradley, you should talk while this is doing this.
You should talk because you're not doing anything.
Yeah, but didn't you say my voice is cutting in?
I'll play. So while you're doing that, I'm sitting here cleaning up a boots, my Jordan scan. So that's been a process.
Oh, you want to show?
My shoe scan?
Yeah.
Sure.
This is, yeah, let's switch. How you do that? Just tap yours? That didn't do it. Here you go.
Helps if I have a camera. You can tell I'm not prepared for them. So this is a shoe scan that I brought a Rebel 0.2 range, and these are a pair of Jordans that I have, and also I do a lot of this at work. So what I did was I started taking out. This is the original scan. I made a copy of the scan where I closed the holes, and then from there, I started separating the pieces out of the scan. Here, that's the bottom sole, and I have the tongue. Because I'm gonna make my own straps, it doesn't matter. So right now I'm cleaning up all these other parts, and then
Oh my gosh! Look at these arms, dude.
Oh, you're ready.
What happened to these arms? So that's not what I wanted.
I have a theory.
Well, tell me, please.
I think.
And that bracelet has to be a left and a right bracelet, right? Like that's got.
Yeah, you got to split it off. You have to split it off left and right. But I am thinking that her topology might be too high.
Let's see. Well, this is the thing that I said I wanted to make lower, and you were like, it's good. It's 82,000.
I know, but I think let's look at it. Let's look at how the loops are.
Sure.
That's the lowest, right? That's pretty dense.
It's dense. But
yeah, I think the problem is the denseness of that model is the problem.
All right, so this is what I'm going to do. How are we doing on time? Not a lot of time. All right, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do that's going to fix all of this, you guys, is I'm going to split her hands. Bradley, what are you doing?
Mike.
Is it this one?
Can't put it back. Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to split her hands off of her body. And then it's very important that when you do that, you have a left hand and a right hand. And I'm going to go grab her bracelets and do a left.
Her bracelet should be split, but her hand shouldn't be split.
No, listen to me. I'm going to split her hands off of her body. You're going to let me, who's doing this thing? Me.
Go ahead.
I'm going to split her hands off and I'm going to leave them the resolution that they are, right? Then the body, I'm going to go ahead and retopologize lower. Like it can be much lower, but I can tell you for a fact, I tried to do this lower with the hands and the nails and the fingers got all messed up. So the good thing about having her hands split separately is those bracelets, when I turn them on, they cover where that split is. So it's all good. I'm gonna have a left hand, a right hand, a left bracelet, a right bracelet. Her body's gonna be much lower. Now, but the thing I don't understand, if we come back over here and look at this, what's going on with the Mr. Fantastic arm here? What's happening?
That's what I'm trying to tell you. When it did that long save and it's making the heat map, I think the topology is too high. Like, so it's mushy.
I think you might be right, but I think what I want to try before I do anything is to go back to square zero, and make sure the body is with everything else when I bind the first time instead of rebinding it, and see what that does. I'll give that a shot.
I'm not gonna disagree with you in public, you know.
Hey, you can do whatever you want. Hey,
you should do what I said the first time. Or you should do what I said, all right?
I'm not going to do what Bradley said for the first time.
You should do what I said.
Hey, listen, if you like this witty back and forth that Bradley and I have, where
who has a video out right now in these streets about this?
Okay.
Who has a video out in these
the
streets?
time you guys watch this back, mine will be out. So Bradley's got the hotness right now.
Who has a video on these streets about this?
Anyway.
I wrote a book.
All right, so now I'm going to go back to open recent. All right, let's go back to before I did any of this. Yeah. All right, but that's what I'm going to do. Anyway, it's 8:51 on the east side, you guys. We go until 9 o'clock. Bradley, you want to tell them about our upcoming class and where they can learn more about that?
So yeah, please, we have a class coming up in the fall. If you go to stylusleague.com, I'm gonna send you a link. You can sign up for the newsletter there. And what's great is that Mike and I have some brushes that we like to use. And if you sign up, you will get those brushes automatically mailed to you. Shout out to Raul for setting that up for us. Here. And we will be streaming on Sunday, maybe ... Possibly.
Yeah. So if you haven't already, please come over to our Discord. It's Stylus League. How do they get to the Discord, Bradley?
You go to if you go to our YouTube page, there's a link to our Discord there, and I will put our YouTube up as well.
Yeah. Subscribe to our YouTube. We have a lot of videos on there. We also have Ian Robinson doing streams for us from time to time on there. He's got the Digital Forge. We have Brad Grotman with the B-side doing a lot of animation type stuff, printing type stuff, cool stylized character sculpting. And then Bradley and I and Raul have our show, the Stylus League videos. We have contests from time to time. So a whole lot of good stuff. Come subscribe to there and join our Discord to know more about our class and upcoming contests and giveaways. So let's see, split hidden.
You guys think he's gonna stop, but since he's gonna, by the time we come back, it's gonna be posed and everything worked out.
No. Well, I am gonna be obsessed with fixing this problem.
I know. I know.
It's gonna be an issue. All right, so now Z remesh. Let's try this. Yeah, when I was remeshing with the hands, like the fingers got real bad. Yeah, see already it's cleaner. It's getting better. It's 32. Okay, reject 13. Yeah, this is what it should look like.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So 13 will work for me. Hands will stay at 5. And originally I had 82. So already much better. Let's rename this to hands. Actually, I want to split these hands to left and right.
Unfortunately, you're going to have to redo the points again because you're changing the mesh.
I am. It's true. Oops. Split hidden. Up. And divide up left and right hand. This is called body. If we stream on Sunday, you'll see if this worked or not. Tune in Sunday.
Tune in Sunday to find out.
To find out.
Oh.
Left.
Casey says, I've subbed. Thanks. I know. Thanks.
Hey, thanks, Casey. Appreciate you, man. And we'll be back here next month.
Yeah, I think what we're doing 2 streams a month for the next 3 months.
yeah. And
for
then we'll go to
then we do ours?
We'll go to once a month. Yeah, totally. And you can catch us on ours probably around the same. So yeah. All right. I'm gonna save this, and I think we're good, man.
Yeah.
You know what I can show? Let me get it. Hold on 1 second. So this is what the finished cami looked like.
Nice.
and that was using Character Creator. Stylus League. All right. All right. So Bradley, you got anything else to say?
Cool running.
Nope. You better hurry up and catch up on House of Dragons, man, because Tony's not going to hold that info for much longer. We're going to spoil it for you.
Why would you do that?
Mister, I got to go back and watch the entire first season.
I'm not gonna. I'm only gonna watch
season.
the last 3 episodes of season 1. Maybe the last 4.
The last one in the last 5 minutes was the best part of the whole season.
You know what? I'm probably gonna like jump to the when she ages up, when she gets older instead of I'm probably starting from there.
Okay. That's fair. I forgot everything that happened last season, but the little catch 'em up thing at the beginning was enough for me.
Let's see. You ever try something like that in PLA?
Oh, let me show you. It just so happens.
This man got more prints than Kinko's. Is there a Kinko's? Does that still exist?
So the whole thing is downstairs, but I did a little PLA thing.
Nice.
This is done in PLA. My Hulk. I got the whole joint with the head and the hands and everything downstairs. But yeah. All right, everybody.
Yeah. All right. We'll catch you next time, and you can catch us. And if you go to our YouTube and click there, you'll see our Discord, and we'll put a notification soon enough if we're streaming on Sunday.
Definitely.
Thanks for hanging out. And it was great.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you again, if you like what you see, come join us on our YouTube. We could use the new people. We got a great community on our Discord. All right, everybody. Peace.